it, see what I'm talking about. So again, welcome to Total Body Workout. So if you guys that are here live with me want to, if you guys have, just want to share how you're feeling, just let me know in the chat. If there's a certain body part that you want to work out, let me know in the chat. If you want to do more cardio and core over weights, or if you want to do weights over cardio, or if you just want to stretch because you're super tight and you had a rough weekend, let me know. But remember, as always, I want to say like the first quarter of this class is probably like the warm-up session. The last few minutes is going to be more cool down, and that intermediate part is going to be the workout. So just keep that in mind. But again, please let me know how you're feeling. We don't want anyone being injured. So if you guys don't feel like you're warm up enough yet, let me know. And if we're doing anywhere between 10 to 12 repetitions on any given set of exercises, and that sounds like way too much for you, then, just stop, listen to your body. That's what we want to do. If you're cramping up, just stop. Don't try to be stubborn and push through it, because that's how most people get injured. There's a difference between being tough and being stubborn when it comes to pain. And if it's something that feels uncomfortable and it doesn't feel great, then we want to make sure that we prevent that injury from arising. So anyways, with that being said, we'll get started with the warm. Any questions before we start? Okay, we got Rusty. That's okay.
I missed some. I got off the connection, and I missed a few things that you said. But anyway, are you going to do full body workout today?
Yes. So we'll warm up. We'll do our. I have a full body workout, so we'll be doing kind of like arms, upper body, lower body, core, and a little bit of cardio. So I have 4 giant sets. Each set is 5 different exercises, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I don't want to start off too crazy, being the first day, and some people are just coming back after 3 or 4 weeks. So again, or a little bit longer. So we'll just take it easy, listen to your body, and we'll go from there. Just give me 1 second. We'll start. So. Okay, just quickly, here he is. Hi.
Oh my God.
Oh, good morning. Happy New Year.
Yeah, so he's 10 months now.
Wow.
1-year-old next month. So mom's gonna
Look at that smile. Oh my God, what a cutie.
So grandma's gonna take him for a walk right now before the rain gets here. So
Oh my God. Well, oh my God.
I don't know how you can see.
Oh yeah, he's bulking for sure. All right, guys, say bye.
See you later.
Oh my gosh.
It's big.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. What a happy baby.
Did you see the mischief eyes? He's ready to climb, right?
Yes.
The little smile.
Unbelievable how fast they grow.
Mhm.
Yep.
It takes my mom like 5 minutes to put him in the stroller, and she's mad at me because I took him out. And so she's like, put him back. I'm like, no. So anyways, let's go ahead and start with the warm-up. So I'm sure you guys remember it. So let's go ahead, stand up. Again, we'll shift left to right. Here, just start warming up. Next stretches. So throughout the class, I'll just kind of go over reminders, things to look out for this class. But if you guys are all here, it's because you got in through Canvas. So let's go up and down. So if you guys, I think most of you guys are returners. Estella, I'm not sure if you're new or if you're with us last semester, but welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, Estella.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Is this your first time with us?
Yes,
Okay, welcome. So,
thank you.
okay, so let us know how you're feeling so we don't overdo it and you keep coming back. So, all right, let's do some neck circles. So yeah, so on Canvas, you guys know there's gonna be video sometimes. So again, that's just extra information for you guys. If you find yourself at home not doing much and you want to learn a little bit about something, Canvas will have some videos. I'll sometimes, if you want to do an extra workout, let's change directions. I'll throw in extra workouts in there. I'll also put in the link for my YouTube channel, which has probably over 100 workouts in there. So you could always, find something to do almost every day of the week. If you're feeling tired, there's more of like stretching videos in there. So just keep that in mind. Let's go arm circles. So, and then the other thing on Canvas that, I think some of you guys are a little bit more active than others, and I'd be super appreciative if you guys could be, everyone could be consistent with it, would be the fitness tracking. So again, I think what I did is reverse. If you participated at all last semester in the fitness tracking, for this class specifically, I transferred the minutes over. So it shows how much you did over the first 8 weeks of last fall. So hopefully you guys can make it a goal to try to get more minutes in that. So, and some of you guys definitely will, because some of you guys have 0 minutes in there. Let's do one arm at a time. And some of you guys have your work cut off for you. Like I know Ms. Wynn and Debbie, Carmen, you guys are averaging somewhere between an hour to 90 minutes of working out each day. So, so yeah, reverse. So that's something I do want to continue still. And again, it just keeps us active with Canvas, which looks great for the class. So yeah. Switch. Did anyone do anything fun over the break? Any trips?
Oh, yes, I did a lot of cleaning of a ton of books that I have to get out of my living room.
Oh, there you go.
I fill up a quarter of my garage with books.
Oh, awesome.
But now I have room to a
Yeah.
place to exercise.
Let's go here. Good. Yeah, we did some cleaning, some organizing as well. We just put away our Christmas stuff. So yeah, so now the place is, the holidays, you can see a lot of cardboard boxes around, a lot of gift wrapping, a lot of, pine needles. So yeah, now it's looking a little bit more organized. All right, let's go ahead, reach up.
Drove to Arizona on Christmas.
Oh, cool. I know
Nice.
maybe like
No traffic.
I had 3 different friends and their families that went out to Phoenix around the holiday.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I think they said the weather wasn't that great though around Christmas time. I think maybe they had one day where they go out for a hike.
Yeah, it was rainy.
Yeah, I think that's how it was.
Light snow on the ground.
Yeah, the only outing we did, I think it was a Tuesday after Christmas. We went to this little small town called Julian, just like
Oh,
south.
yeah, nice.
Yeah, southeast.
Oh,
of-
it's so pretty. I
Yeah.
love that place.
So southeast of Temecula. Let's do ab circles. So,
You get the apple pie?
of course, you got the apple pie. That's where we went. So
The highlight there.
yeah, so we went for the apple pie, and the ice cream. And on the way out of town, they had this they have their hard cider
Yep.
shop. So we took some of that and then went to my uncle's out there in Rancho Cucamonga. And he had,
Pretty.
yeah, so it was really pretty. I forgot how long it takes to get there though.
Yeah.
You know, you drive to Temecula, you think you're almost there. And then Temecula's not even halfway there, so so then you're on this windy road for 70 miles.
Yeah. that
But,
curvy road.
it's worth it. So, and of course, you know, my son's name's Julian too, so I wanted to, and it's a very touristy place. So I wanted to buy everything that had his name stamped on it. So I got this hat that has a patch that says Julian on the head. So let's go hip circles. Yeah, so we got some pie. So that was the outing of the yeah, we are supposed to go to Utah, go to Arches, and that turned into Julian. So which is okay, because like I said, our place looks a little nicer now. And my second outing was taking my mom to the casino. So yep, she loves her casino. So I went out there, I took my laptop, like go have fun, and I'll be here at the coffee shop. My laptop. Yeah, other than that, I think we had switched. We had several like Christmas Christmas decorations, Christmas like little get-togethers, gatherings. So we had one from almost every day from Thursday to Sunday. That was pretty burnt out by that next Monday. So kind of nice break. All right, very good. So let's go ahead and do hip openers. Drive your knee forward, out, down. And remember, I think most of you guys are in my mobility and flexibility class. And if you are, we'll incorporate some type of balance work in there as well. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I lost some of my balance work already. It's been over a month. All right, let's go ahead with the quad stretch. So again, working on some balance and some stretching here. Just make sure you're grabbing right above your ankle. I don't want you holding onto your foot. You can strain those tendons on our top part of our feet. Debbie, you're okay out there in the foothills? No mudslides?
Not yet. Not yet.
Fingers crossed. Is it, have you been able to walk your dogs?
Yeah,
Okay, that's
we
good.
find a break in the storms and.
Yeah, I know every time I get on the freeway and I look up towards the mountains and I see them covered in snow, I think of you. I'm like, oh, Debbie's out there. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, we can see it out our front door.
Oh, that's so nice. Mount Baldy's just covered. All right, let's go ahead, hamstring stretch. We're close to being done with our warm up. So slide bend at the knees, slide your hands down, your shins all the way down. Remember, it's okay to bend your knees slightly, part of the stretch. So the stretch on your hamstrings. Try to bring your chest towards your knees as you're breathing comfortably. All right, try to straighten out those knees. So as you're becoming a little bit more flexible, those knees can come back a little bit more. You should feel that stretch. And slowly come back up. Good. All right. Last one, deep squat. So again, just wide stance. Try to sit between your knees, chest up. Try to separate your knees with your elbows. Hey, Milena, how are you?
Hello, nice to see you guys.
Yeah, welcome back. Just missed the baby.
Oh,
Yeah, he's well, I think for the last 2 months he's been wearing, that's right. He's been wearing 2-year-old clothes and he's only 10 months. So we're gonna go exchange a lot of his Christmas gifts. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, we're done with our warm-up. So that's for you folks that are new. That's typically our warm-up routine for most of my classes, at least the active ones. So after this, as far as equipment for these classes, what I would recommend to get is resistance bands. So let me show you what I mean by those. And you might see these sometimes at TJ Maxx or at Ross. We have these resistance bands with these handles. There's several bands. I'll put a link on Canvas, but you could grab a set of these, maybe for about, I don't know, $15 to $20. We might not use those today, but yeah, we might actually. So dumbbells, if you have dumbbells, I'd say anywhere between 2 pounds and 10 pounds. If you're a little bit stronger, you might want to upgrade your equipment a little bit more and get something a little bit heavier, especially for leg workouts. Your legs could tolerate a little bit more weight, so you want bigger weights for that. A yoga mat. So again, we do a lot of core or a lot of exercises on the floor. So we do want something that we're comfortable on the floor. And I think that's it. Is there anything else that I'm missing? So, yeah. And then, of course, you know, some of you guys asked, you know, if there's more equipment that you guys could get or that I would recommend. I would recommend also, if you go, I've seen them at Ross and Marshall's, kettlebells. So you could see some kettlebells. Usually they're a little bit, at those stores, they're more colorful and they look something like this. So
you also sometimes use a foam roller or like a broomstick or something.
exactly, yes. Correct. So here's a kettlebell. This one's a 35-pound one. Usually they cost about $1 per pound. If you go to TJ Maxx, you might find, I'd go with the heavier one. Don't get like an 8-pound one. You're not gonna do much with that. Go slightly heavier, maybe 12, 15, maybe even 20 if you get lucky. So yeah. So
What's the lowest one?
for kettlebells,
Yeah, 5?
probably, but yeah, I mean, with the 5, you might do like arm movements or stuff. But I like the kettlebells because if you don't have a squat rack or heavier dumbbells, the kettlebell could usually do some good squats. You could do some squats here, some sumo squats, some kettlebell swings. But yeah, and then as Milena mentioned, foam rollers and also like a broomstick, an umbrella, a firm stick would work. We'll usually use that a little bit more on our mobility and flexibility class. Okay, so going back to this, what we're going to be doing today is actually I'm going to simulate one of the workouts that I have for one of my personal training clients. So we're going to do 4 giant sets. Each set, like I said, has an arm movement, chest movement or upper body, back movement, lower body movement, core, and then something a little bit more active. Okay, so the idea is to kind of, the active movement is going to keep our heart rate a little bit higher throughout the workout. So when we're doing that, you know, we're working at a higher, like if you've ever worked like at a heart rate zone, we're working in that moderate to, you know, I guess more intermediate heart rate zone by incorporating that hip movement in there. So we'll do that 4 different times. And then as we're reaching the end, we're going to do a few lighter movements and then finish off with 5 minutes of core. That works out. Okay. So if you guys want to get ready, just have your yoga mat ready. I have mine here. Just have that ready. Have those dumbbell ready. If you have your dumbbells, go ahead and grab them. Okay, welcome, Gene. So I'm just setting up my yoga mat. We will be doing some core. All right, so what we're gonna do first is shoulder press. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Again, shoulder press, you could do sitting down or standing. You could do feet together, or you could do a split position here. So you could be a little bit more secure. So again, shoulder press, we're gonna be from here. I'm not gonna be completely off to the side. I'm gonna be slightly forward. So from this angle, instead of being here, I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna press up, back down. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, okay? All right, so this first set, we're gonna go ahead and do 10 to 12 of these, or 10 to 15. If you have heavier weights, give me 10. If you have light weights, then give me 15. Okay, so we're here, and again, so press, down, so exhale, inhale. And again, go, the faster you do it, you don't get extra credit, okay? So you're not impressing anyone by your speed. You're impressing your body if you're doing the movement correctly, okay? So just don't worry about how fast you're doing it. If I'm going much faster than you, don't worry, just go at your own pace. You're gonna exhale on your way up, inhale on your way down. And if you feel your back, lower back kind of irritating a little bit, you could support it by splitting your legs here. So like I said, 10 to 15. And if 10 is too much, then give me 8, okay? And if 8 is too much, then you might want to take a trip to Target and grab some lighter weights, okay? So just keep that in mind. So, cool. Right? Next one we're gonna be doing is gonna be a land, well, not a landmine squat, it's gonna be a squat, okay? So for squats, usually our legs, like I said, right now we just did our shoulders, so we're activating those shoulders. It's pretty small muscles. So now we're gonna use our legs. So our legs could definitely lift more. So if you have heavier weights, go ahead and grab those. Okay, so we're gonna do our squats. We're gonna do actually sumo squats, okay? So wide stance, you could put your weights in front of you, come down and up, or you could keep them at your shoulder, and you can do the same thing. Okay, so again, wide here. And what I wanna make sure you guys do is keep your torso up. I don't wanna see this here, okay? We're not leaning forward, we're just bringing our hips down, up. And same thing, 10 to 15. Most of you guys will get 15 in. And again, if you don't have any equipment, a good one, which would be good for this exercise, is actually, a large container of detergent, a water gallon, water jug. If you have a heavy book, if you have a baby around, or a dog, or two. And like I said, if you don't have any equipment, you can do it without any weights, okay? You could just do your own body weight. But just know that if you don't have any resistance weights, you won't get as tired quickly because, again, you're just using your body weight. Right. Did anyone get any fitness equipment for Christmas? No upgrades? Yeah, I don't think I get. Oh, maybe I had it by then, but I just got this box. This box step. Had it during Black Friday. You kind of, it's a little bit more solid, but you could kind of have on it. Just repeat. And you could rotate it. Each side is a different height. So it's pretty nice. If I'm feeling, a little bit tighter than usual, then I just lower it to the shortest height. If I'm feeling a little bit more explosive, a little bit faster, I'll split it. So All right. Next, so we got 2 in. We're gonna go with hammer curls. Again, hammer curls, you're activating your biceps and your triceps. So, you know, if you have a little bit heavier of a weight, you're gonna go with that. So this is a regular curl. This is a reverse curl, and a hammer curl would be here. Okay, so pretty much in this way, almost like if you're banging a hammer. Okay, so here and all the way down, okay? A lot of people do this here and up. I don't want to see that either, okay? Come up, and you go all the way down. Up, down. Let's go 12 to 15 for these, okay? Now, if you start getting tired, you're gonna do one arm at a time, okay? So doing one arm at a time is gonna allow that other arm to rest while it's not moving, okay? So you should be able to get that in. All right. Good. Whew. All right, before we get down on the floor, we're gonna do our first cardio movement, which we're gonna go with jumping jacks. So 30 seconds of jumping jacks. All right, you guys are ready. So remember, jumping jacks right here, out, in. Just trying to get our heart rate up. So it's probably one of the easier cardio movements that we do. 3, 2, 1, go. Just 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, time. Right. Whew. Okay. Very good. We're gonna go on the floor. Remember this first set, usually the first set will go with like glider exercises. So we're gonna go with regular crunches for this. We're here. We're gonna elevate our legs. If that's too much work for you, you can drop them. So ideally, we're gonna elevate the legs, bring our torso towards our knees. Okay, don't worry so much about how your head is moving. It's more about bringing your torso, your shoulders towards your knees. If that movement's too much, you can do sliding push-ups. So I mean sliding sit-ups. Get in that sit-up position and just slide your hands towards your knees. Okay. All right, we're gonna do 30 seconds. Ready? If you guys are in shape, give me 40 seconds. Okay. All right, Debbie, that goes for you. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let you guys know as we're approaching. If you want to go for 40 seconds, with Debbie and I, and you just keep going for 20 seconds in. All right, 30 seconds. Feeling good, keep going. Who wants to go 50 seconds? Let's go 10 more. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. All right. Good job. Hey, Sherry's your shake. You do manage. Good job. Yeah, so we'll do that. So if you guys could manage a bit longer, then we'll exert a little bit more. Okay, and we're gonna superset that one with regular planks. Okay, so we're still on the floor. For regular plank, we're gonna be elevated on our elbows, our hips are lined up with our shoulders and our feet. We want to be up here or down here. But if you get tired, then just take a little break, okay? So we'll go for, again, 30 and 40 seconds. We'll start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh. You start shaking, don't worry, it's normal. Twenty seconds in. All right, we're at 30 seconds. Three, two, one, time. So, all right. So we'll take 2 minutes rest in between every giant set. Use that as a break to get water, run to the bathroom, or just hang out. Okay. So 2 minutes. We'll start back up. We'll start back up in 30 seconds. And have it be at an in-person meeting in 20 minutes. It's not possible. So, okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and grab those dumbbells. Okay, we're gonna lateral shoulder raises. Okay, so the lateral just means they're away from our midline. Anytime you hear lateral, it's usually a movement of this sort. Okay, so again, find a weight that's comfortable. If this is your first time doing this movement, then you might not be sure what weight, but yeah, I'd say something a little bit lighter, maybe somewhere between 5 to 8 pounds. So over here, I'm gonna do 10 to 12. Okay, so up and just shoulder height, come back. Meet right in front of you. You want to bring those dumbbells right in front of you, not to your sides. Again, so you're controlling it up, also control it on the way down. Don't just allow the weights to collapse or bring themselves down alone. Sure you're breathing. You should feel that little bit of a burning right next to your neck. Okay, so keep that in mind. For this next one, you guys have done it as well with me. So we're gonna need a chair for this one. We're gonna do dips. Okay, so if you have a chair, please make sure it's a solid chair. I don't want you to do, and if you can put that chair up against the wall, even better. But I don't want you to have a chair with wheels on it, okay? Because you're gonna place yourself on that and you're gonna roll away. All right, so dips. I'm gonna use my box here, it's pretty sturdy. So back here, again, if your knees are bent, it's gonna be slightly easier. If they're extended, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging. All right, so give me 10 to 15. Okay. Down, up, down here, fully extend up. Again, 12 to 15. Whew. 15. And honestly, unless you have nice, heavier equipment, you're probably not gonna get a better tricep movement than what we just did. Okay, that's probably the cheapest way to get a movement. You know, wall glides is the next one. So actually we'll do that to the next set. But wall glides is another challenging one that doesn't require any equipment and it's really tough. So just keep that in mind. So we'll do that next. So on the next set, we're gonna do RDLs now. So just like the hamstring stretch, where we're slight bend at the knees and we're holding here. Now we're gonna have dumbbells at our side. Okay, dumbbells, slight bend first. Then take about 4 seconds going down, another 4 seconds going up. I go maybe with a little heavier weight for this. So slight bend, again, so 4 seconds down, another 3 to 4 seconds up. And again, you should feel this one, your glutes and your hips on your way down should be sticking out behind you. So when you're doing this movement, you should feel that nice stretch on your top part of your hamstrings, right below your glutes. That's where you should feel it, okay? And if you don't have any weights, this movement is going to feel more of a stretch for you, okay? So it is important that we have some resistance for this. Then give me 10 to 12. Whew. All right. All right. Now we're going to go back to our core and cardio, okay? So now we're going to go a little bit tougher with cardio, okay? Now we're going to go with mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, cardio and core combined. We're going to get in this plank position and just march, bringing our knees towards our chest. If this marching position is too easy, then I want you to run, okay? We're going to go for 30 seconds. It's demonstrating I'm out of breath. All right, we'll start in 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Twelve seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Right. Whew. If you ever want a good workout, but you only have 10 minutes to work out, do that for 5 minutes. You'll be done for the whole day. Okay. So I had a little game with one of my clients where, I think they had a deck of cards. You pull a certain card, it means a certain type of workout, and another type of card meant the duration. And they got something like mountain climbers or burpees for 2 straight minutes. They were pretty wiped out after that. So yeah. All right. We're gonna superset this with side planks, okay? So side planks, a little easier. We're on our side, heels and elbow, and I'm gonna elevate my hips. If that's too much, you could drop your knee and you could rest there, or you could bring your top leg and then just kind of bring it here and hold yourself up, okay? So, ready? We're gonna go for 40 seconds. That's a little bit easier on the body. 3, 2, 1, up. Fifteen seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Good. We'll start again in about 15 seconds. We're just sides. 3, 2, 1, up. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. 9 minutes rest. We're gonna go to step number 3 next. Let's grab a little bit of water.
Julio?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I don't know if you already have some videos up, but I've been reading like so many things about people having like heart problems and dying of heart attacks recently. It's crazy, like on the like Apple News, and like people who are healthy otherwise, and they just have like heart problems. But do you recommend like are there any like videos, or I don't know, like do you have any on heart health?
Yeah, let me, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I've been seeing it a little bit more on Twitter and some social media and news. Let me find something credible.
Okay.
I just don't want to see the first thing that pops up. And then, yeah, I can share that on Canvas. But yeah, no, I mean, recently last week with the football player, right?
Yeah.
So, young guy, and yeah, I think, yeah, it's just kind of scary, it's the whole age spectrum. It's not just the population. So
that's what's scary, because like people like they're in shape and it's happening. That's why it's scary.
It's like the top 1% of all, like, like strong individuals, like, yeah, they're collapsing. So yeah, I'll look and then see, but you know, because yeah, all of this stuff we're doing, you know, it's definitely gonna influence, but you know, genetics always is a
Mhm.
factor, nutrition. You know, here we're working our joints, our cardio a little bit, but there's so many factors. I'm not sure if you guys are on any medication, you know, any previous medical history. Like I said, just
Yeah.
genetics, if you're fortunate. So I was just with my my high school track coach, and he was pretty bummed out on Saturday night. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, I just came back. You know, one of my old basketball players, who's 26 years old, just passed away from cancer.
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
26. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so you hear stuff like that, and yeah, it kind of puts you on your toes a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll look into that so I could share. But yeah, any stuff that you guys wanna look into, but
Thank you. Thanks so
yeah.
much.
of course. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. We haven't done much chest right now, so we're gonna do dumbbell flies. If you don't have your dumbbells, so again, dumbbell flies, we're pretty much on the floor here, and we're gonna be going out, away from us, like a lateral movement, and then back in. Okay, if you don't have your dumbbells, then you're gonna have to do push-ups for me, okay? So that's probably the closest thing that simulates that. I know some of you guys might not be fans of push-ups, but yeah, get yourself some equipment. Have it. So dumbbell flies, again, you're using your chest, big muscle. Unless you have some super heavy dumbbells, then I want you to do somewhere between 12 and 15. All right, if you have really heavy dumbbells or you start aching, then of course listen to your body. All right, ready? Here you go. So again, away from your midline, and then back. You want to almost squeeze your pecs up top, come back. And go for 15, like these 55s right now. It's pretty light for this movement, but very good. But yeah, offside, you know, just kind of separating, you know, things that are going on, you know, that you hear about. Just know that always what's gonna probably keep you healthy is going for a walk, sleeping, and well, not just and hydrating, and just having a balanced meal, you know. I guarantee you, if you do all four of those, you're probably healthier than 80% of the population out there. So just keep that in mind. So just walks, sleep, all of that stuff. So we need to recover. We need to move. We need to fuel our body correctly. You know, any other like I told you, so I have some track athletes that think if they start taking iron, they're gonna have more blood in their system, which is gonna bring more oxygen to their lungs, which means they're not gonna get tired when they're running. I'm like, no, you could actually poison your body with too much iron. Like you don't wanna just, you know, like do your research. So, all right, so let's go ahead. We did our flies. We're gonna do 21s now, okay? So 21s, I think maybe we've done them a few times, but so 21s is gonna be 21 repetitions. We're gonna go 7 bicep curls. So bicep curls, remember my palms are facing the camera right now. Then 7 from here down to my elbows, okay? And then the last 7 from down here up to my elbows, okay? So it's 7, 7, 7, so 21s, okay? I really like these ones, so. All right, ready? There you go. So again, controlled, it's not a raise, so pace yourself. You're going full extension at the bottom. All right, and once you've done 7, you're up here and down to your elbows. All right, once you've done 7, back to the bottom and then up halfway. The last few might start burning. Good. Whew. Another one. If you want to burn your arms real quick, that's a good way to do it. Got his knees, but all right. Our next cardio movement is going to be plank jacks. Okay, so plank jacks, we're going to be on our hands like a regular plank. We're going to go out and in. Okay, so pretty much from here, it's something like this. If that's too much for you, I want you to do a slower, more easier version. You're here, one leg at a time. Okay. That's probably what I'm going to go with because my arms are pretty beat. I had a little workout before this class, so I'm exhausted. Ready? 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. And if it feels too easy, do the faster version. 30 seconds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo!
I need to make a budget to buy new clothes because all my clothes is so big.
Good
No,
job.
yeah, I need a budget now.
Yes. So it's funny. So this shirt that I'm wearing was actually gifted to me. So or handed down. I have a client that went from 220 pounds to 160, and so all of his clothes, he was getting rid of, and I was getting bigger. So I'm like, hey, just give it to me. So I have, and he lives in a super nice area, so he has all the clothes that I would never buy with my own money. So I have all this like expensive, worn clothes that I use now. I don't care; it feels really good. So yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I know. My kids see me wearing Lululemon and they're like, damn, coach, how much are you getting paid? And I'm like, oh, trust me, I would not buy this shirt with what I make. So, all right, so we got 2 core movements now, okay? So we
I
got,
thought we were done.
oh no, not at all. No, sorry, we're not done. So we're gonna go ahead. For the core one, these are a little bit easier. We're gonna go ahead, get on our side, almost like a clamshell, but we're gonna do a side crunch. Okay, so pretty much resting. Resting on my left side. My right hand is on my right ear, and I'm just gonna try to bring my elbow towards my hip. Okay. 30 seconds on each side. 3, 2, 1, go. You guys tell me if you're getting tired. I know it's the first day for a lot of you guys. Remember, 30 seconds of this. Three, 2, 1, time. Yeah, but I actually just got rid of a lot of clothes. My mother-in-law just left to Mexico, and I have a lot of clothes that don't fit me now. So she wanted to take all of it to go hand down out there too. So it's good to get rid of that, clean up the closet. Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, maybe I could wear that shirt in like 3 years. I'll get rid of it. Ready? Sides. And go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, time. Stop. All right, I'll set number 3. I do want to get at least 4 sets. Hope that's okay. You know what I do have to get rid of though is my old running shoes. I used to go through running shoes like a pair almost every 3 or 4 months. Before it was like every 2 or 3 months, but I don't run that much anymore. But then I would save those shoes to do yard work or, you know, if I'm gonna paint the house, but I think I've painted a room once or twice in the last 10 years. So I don't know why I hold on to them. But yeah, I'm looking over at my shelf of shoes and I should get rid of about half of them. So it's not good when your wife tells you, hey, you gotta get rid of those now. It's time. You think they look cute, but actually they're not cute. I'm like, oh, okay. Time to get rid of them. All right, so last set, we're gonna go with rows. Okay, so again, rows is gonna be for her back. Again, with dumbbells, you're kind of limited with how many. Oh, actually, no, we're not doing rows. I did say we're gonna do our wall glides. Okay, so find a clear wall with no obstacles. So make sure there's no picture frames, make sure there's no nails on the wall. So you're pretty much gonna go, I'll go here. So, okay, I'm right here. Yeah, that's a good wall, Carmen. Debbie, you're good too. So you're gonna come here. Elbows back, lower back is up against the wall, elbows back, hands, and you're just gonna keep everything in contact with the wall, or you're gonna glide your hands up and down. Okay, and the moment you feel your hands or your elbows come away from the wall, you stick them back on. Okay, so take those hands as high as you can, keeping them on the wall, and those elbows as low as you can. And this is probably one of the more intense movements you could do without any equipment. Okay, and the moment it feels easier, it's probably because your hands are coming away from the wall. Okay, so the whole time you should be, you know, feeling some type of intensity. So give me 8 to 10 of these. I'm just doing 8. Oh. Whew. Very good.
You are killing me.
It's because they care about you guys. So what did we start off with?
True.
So we did the wall glides. We did hammer, we did regular, we did 21s already. Oh, let's do shoulder complex. Okay. The shoulder complex, grab your dumbbell. It's gonna be, I'll tell you when to switch. Okay, we're gonna go up and down. We're gonna do figure eights. And do steering wheels. We're gonna do rows. And then little quick press. Okay. So just follow along. We're probably gonna do about 10 of each. Okay. So and it's all quicker with lighter weights. So don't grab a heavy dumbbell for these. Ready? Okay, go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go with 8. Figure eights now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those arms straight. 7, 8. All right, arms straight, steering wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, put that weight down. Those arms are pretty tired. All right, so just kind of loosen that up. So that's another quick way to get your arms pretty sluggish. Okay. Whew. That's the shoulder complex there. So my buddy who's the head coach of the volleyball team, you know, those volleyball players jump up and then they just spike the balls and they set. So he has that movement. I'm doing it almost every day, just to keep that shoulder healthy. Okay. All right, this next one, no equipment. We're gonna do calf raises. Okay. Keep standing. This is gonna be, we're doing 20 repetitions. Probably gonna be one of the slowest exercises we do today. So you're gonna take 1 second up and slowly drop your heels. Okay, so keep 1 second up and let it take about 2 to 3 seconds to drop your heels all the way down. So really control it. Okay, we're gonna do 20 of those. Okay, so go at your own count. Remember, you want to stick at the way top for 1 second, then slowly, slowly just drop your heels. And if you have a step, you know, if you have a step to enter your house or your backyard, if you do these on the edge of a step, where you're safe, of course, you want to have a rail or some type of safety item around you. You can kind of glide one hand over that bar to sustain yourself, and you want to elevate and almost dip your heel underneath the step so that, you know, that heel would be under your toes pretty much. That's going to give you more of a workout. But if you feel like you need to work on your calf strength a little bit more, that's one that you can do. I'm gonna go with about 8 more. Calves are getting a little bit on fire now, so. And it's always good to eat something after a workout, just to refuel. So if you guys haven't had breakfast or lunch is around the corner, at least have a little snack if you're not eating soon. But yeah, just kind of something to practice. All right, calves are on fire. Ooh. Okay, and then our last one, what we're gonna do, just a little bit of easy cardio. We're just gonna go opposite hand to opposite foot, which means we're just gonna go right here. Okay, just to stretch out the hamstrings a little bit right now. Can go with 30 seconds of that. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Whew. All right. Are you guys good for day 1, or you guys want to do more? You guys tell me. Carmen is done. She said no more.
Can we do some cool down exercises?
Yes, we could definitely cool down. So yeah, that's one thing that I do want to continue doing. So let's cool down. Okay. So, and for this one, let's actually grab a chair because we did use a lot of upper body. So I do want to, instead of just saying leg cool down exercises, I do want to cool down. So, and like I said, if you guys make it a habit of going for walks, just keep an eye on the forecast because, you know, the weather right now is a bit unpredictable. So you're gonna have to schedule your exercises based on the weather sometimes. Unless you have a little treadmill at home. All right, let's bring that right arm across. Are you guys seeing how the beaches are looking right now with the waves? Crazy. It's a lot of big waves going on. My sister sent me, you know, out in the summer, we're out there in the Monterey Bay area by Pebble Beach. And if you guys have been out there, there's this really nice cypress tree. I think it's called the lone cypress. That thing's getting smacked by waves right now. So there's a concern that it might get knocked down. It's all the waves hitting it right now. All right, let's go ahead, sit on our left hand. Okay. Right hand comes over and just allow that neck. Okay, so just pull that left ear to the right side. Nice stretch in your neck. Switch from the right hand over. Right. Okay, we're gonna do a little back stretch here. The cat scratching part. Hands up top. Imagine there's a big pole in front of you. That back straight, start from the top all the way flying down to the bottom. Reset. About 8 of these. Make sure your hips don't leave the chair. So again, if you could all go into Canvas, it should be ready on the discussion for module 1, the fitness tracking. You could just go ahead on there and put, you know, 70 minutes for today for this class. And if you happen to be a little bit more active the rest of the day, then, you know, you could add more activities. Very good. You can go with the performance stretch. Right heel, that left knee. Again, this might be enough of a stretch for you if you're pretty tight on that area. So again, this does help with sciatic nerve issues. I'm just gonna kind of hang out here. But we're gonna do all variations of it. Bring that knee up, hug it. That stretch a little bit on your glute. Right, now let's push down on that knee. So again, thanks everyone for making the first day. I'd like to see all of you guys, every session if we can. If you guys can't make it, remember I'll always post a recording on the front page. You could always relay to me if you're gonna miss or want extra workout videos. You can message me through Canvas. And I think I made an email group too, so you can message me on the email as well. Switch. Remember, this is an 8-week course. Then the next 8-week session begins about mid-March. Just keep that in mind. And it shouldn't change from term to term or from course to course. So let's push down on that left knee. I gotta go eat my 10 egg whites right now. Ugh, back on that. Let's bring that knee up. Right, we'll finish off with some hamstring leg extensions. So just recline back. So I'm sitting near the front part of the edge of my chair, reclining back. I'm gonna bring my knee up towards my chest and just do leg pumps. You happen to be one of those folks that you come out of bed, feel really tight, and it takes maybe a good 10 minutes of some slow paced walking to loosen up. This might be one of those exercises or stretches you do before you even get out of bed. So just do that, let's switch. Another one that I do, I don't usually do this one, but I've always had Achilles issues. So what I do is usually I just pump my toes back and forth, almost like if I'm pumping brakes on the car. So I'm just kind of doing like this motion. So I'll do that a lot before I get out of bed. Alrighty, I think we're good with that, at least for day one. Let me end this recording.